Hit on the ground at the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Runner goes again. In the air, right field. Jones under it. Hauls it in. Runner pretty far from second. The relay throw. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. Stevens with some solid production in the ones without hitters delivering like
my love to you to move you. My love was
out. Ball 4. Take your base.
One down. Brandon Stevens steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball. That's out.
The 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
No question about this one. It's out of here.
Out.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hard hit, base hit. And he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Line into right center field. That's a base hit. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Oh, this has been a really nice game.
Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Quick move to first. And he's back in safely. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike, and that's a stolen base, not even close.
Out. Wait. Out. Save.
Stevens stepping in now. 2-out RBI opportunity here.
A knock could be the gut punch that seals it. Pressure moment.
On the ground, out to short. The flip, and they get the out.
You're out.
One down. Now the number 2 hitter. Ball to strike. That's to third. And that one handled. Fires to first in time.
Save.
Stevens locks in. I don't know if it's the release point or what, but he smashed this pitcher like a piñata.
Yeah, and it seems like every at-bat's a birthday party, Boog. Might be time to send a gift basket and hope for mercy.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to get into the corner. Around second now as they still don't have it. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Stevens at his sensational showing in the win. A 4-hit performance, including a home run.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ballgame. Fantastic effort at the plate.
I'm a rebel with a conscience.
Brandon Stevens. One down. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Brandon Stevens. Stevens matched a homer in his last game. That missed by a lot. And that is ball one.
Nope. Outside.
Ripped, but it curls foul. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap.
Runner breaks for third.
Come on,
That's in for a strike. And the
tag.
throw, he's out at third.
That's ball 4.
For bases. The relay. And he's got no chance. He's out. Stevens, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. The 0-1. Ripped to short. Slinging it to first in time.
Hey!
That one pushed foul. Way inside. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Next offering is outside. And a slider misses down and away. Right side. Toss to Alonso. 2 away.
3.
Stevens with an okay game of the win.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
Out. 3. First base. 3.
Tap foul at the plate. Yo, 1. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single.
Stevens steps in now. This is one of those matchups that'll test every ounce of a hitter's approach, Ziggy.
Yeah, if you get a pitch to hit, Boo, you better not miss it. You might not see another one all day.
Rips one to left. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Now a quick throw to first. And he's back in easily.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second. Stevens digging in. Missed opportunity. Away. Big spot here, Siggy.
Yeah, got to shake it off and keep grinding. A base hit here changes everything.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. 2 on, 2 outs. Now 1-1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Pitch gets away. The 2-1. Outside.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Marcus Robbins will hit next. And the 0-1. Makes the catch for the second out. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Brandon Stevens steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Talking about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Robbins on the move. Brings it in. 2 down. Stevens digs in. Huge spot. Go ahead, run on base, and this crowd knows it.
Yeah, he's got the lumber to make something happen right here. Doesn't need to do too much. Just find some green grass.
Tap foul at the plate. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
Lawler. Wide throw, and it gets away. Safe, and they take the lead.
Well, this has been a good, tight game so far, but now that error looms pretty large. I gotta think that's going to weigh on it for a little while.
Quick toss to first. Stevens dives back in safely.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
First offering. Runner goes. Hey! Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Ball 4. Thank you, man. You're out.
Stevens played pretty well in this win.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.